Ooh. Well, this is happening. Let's go ahead and bang. Okay. Hey, everybody. This is Ryu from Streets. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm not actually that far. Oh, yes, that's right. I was going this way because I wanted to go somewhere new. Hey, I found a compatible version of what is this? BD Craft that works with this thing. So I'm gonna give it a go. And oh yeah, that's right. We were going to find ourselves a brand new place. I think the sun might already be going down. Dang. Yeah, we were finding ourselves in. No, that's right. I was going to So I decided off camera that I was going to make an underground base instead, since I have this really cool hammer and not a whole lot to use it with. And yeah, so that's the plan. I'm just going to grab some resources here. There we go. Cool. Oh, and sending off more tweets to Twitter. There we go. Cool. So I guess let's maybe there would be a good spot for the underground base. Although that's probably going to be somewhere where people spawn anyway. Where else could we go? Maybe we'll think about it as we. So we may as well use our. I don't like using the bat form actually. It's just that it. Well, I mean, it's definitely cheaty, but I should probably get rid of that waypoint and set one for about there. Just because it's like flight in general, it doesn't feel like it's something that I should be able to do for a long time, but it's certainly very handy for especially stuff like this. Actually, since I'm above the water now, I'm going to swap over to squid mode. Excellent. Oh. Let's have a look here. What am I looking for? Oh, right. The map is going to have different colors because of, yep. Well, let's let's look around. I know that if I think if I go straight this way, I should be able to find a lake of some kind. So let's start there, I guess. Don't see whatever that thing on the... Oh, okay. Okay. That works. Yeah. Sorry about the cough, guys. Just have it for some reason. Yeah, that doesn't look as cool as I thought it would. Although, maybe I could make the base entrance like under there or something. Oh, good. We're already up to this. Fantastic. And nothing much to say about this part. It's just it's just the same shit.
User joined your channel.
User joined my channel. Hi. I wasn't expecting anybody to be around.
Yeah, I've woke up a while ago and I was like, you know, I haven't been on this server yet. I should do it and see if I don't lose interest as fast as I did with the vanilla server, where I was on there for 3 whole minutes.
Oh boy. I'm not trying vanilla until like 1.9 actually comes out.
Yeah. I don't even think I'd be doing it that much, honestly. Like I said, I lost interest immediately. I don't know if it was just the map wasn't very good. But yeah, I just was like, no.
Also, I guess if you're watching the stream, you can see me be yelling at NVIDIA.
Oh, is it still happening?
Yeah, it's still happening.
I'm assuming you've already tried reinstalling, like, the graphics drivers from a clean installation. Because that's literally the only thing I could think of.
This is a brand new install. But it was also happening, like, last time I was on Windows 8, maybe on Windows 7. I can't remember. I don't think it actually happened on 8. I mean, on 10, which was weird. But maybe, I'm guessing it is just graphics drivers. Also my computer, because of my computer.
It probably is graphics drivers. Like I said, with my old card, I had an issue where I had to underclock it to get it to actually stop doing that. Though that was an entirely different issue because that had to do with the stock overclock and the card just being garbage.
Right.
And that's why I don't buy stock overclock anymore.
Great.
Now I get to do the fun task of rebinding all the keys. I love this game.
Yeah, see, I just really want to make this work because I love like I love playing Feed the Beast with people, but doing it when it's like this is like frustrating as fuck.
Yeah.
Because like it just kills your momentum after like one or two crashes. And he's like, I don't really feel like doing much if it's just gonna kill me again.
Yeah, I remember I had that issue a lot back in like the early days of Feed the Beast being around. Like it used to crash about every 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Basically, whenever it had to load a large amount of chunks, it would just crash on me, and I don't know why. Alright, multiplayer, forget the server.
So I'm trying to find a place for me to sort of set up under an underground base. Like, you know that big sort of like mountain thing that I made, that I showed an image of once. I want to redo that, but bigger. Which in normal Minecraft would be awful for me, but hammers and turtles and things are things.
Yeah. You know what's awful for me? The fact that I can't seem to connect to the server.
How so?
Cannot connect to server, it says in the server list, and when I click join,
Oh.
connection refused, no further information.
Okay, so that's not just me then, so I guess something is not right, because, yeah, it did that before, and I had to sort of wait a little bit before it decided to be like, yes, I am actually a server, doing server things.
Okay. Apparently that is a thing that happens with a lot of servers. I remember one of the other ones I went on had that happen too. You just had to keep trying and eventually it would work. Try direct connect. I know direct connect can sometimes work. Well, that was quite a while ago. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Stop coughing,
no, maybe
me.
not. I'm gonna try restarting it. That sounds like a plan.
Meanwhile, I am now digging a big hole, because, I don't know, I guess they're just making it near spawn.
Yeah, I don't know where anything is on the server at all.
I'd be happy to give you a list of coordinates.
Yeah. I'm assuming there's only like 3 bases.
I know there's Phil's, and then I know there's where my little hole in the wall is. I don't know if Spike's actually made anything.
Yeah. Oh no, Minecraft.
Let me
no,
get
that's fine. Yeah, just don't
Oh,
launch.
good. I'm just gonna quickly grab a drink.
Alright.
No, zombie, I hear you, zombie. Don't you dare get near me. That's better. Ugh. Yeah, I think Y50 is a good place to sort of make the main hub, I guess. Push this in one more. Hi there to High Five Girl 4500. Thank you for joining the stream. I wonder, you around, Cronus? Or are you just waiting on stuff? I'm guessing he's gone because he's like not actually responding at all. Apologies for my cough, I'm a little bit under the weather.
I love how long this game takes to load. Glad
Oh.
that's never been fixed.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, at least with Forge, at least it tells you what it's doing. That's
Yeah.
probably the only improvement they've made on loading.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem that much faster.
Alright, let's get some stuff. Yeah. To the person in my chat, am I actually sick, or do I just have a cough? I
Might
mean,
just be allergies.
maybe. I mean, I have been out and about in the city.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have been having a cold, but I think that's mainly passed over now. Now I just have this tickle in my throat.
Yeah, the server just doesn't want me to live.
Oh. That's
Oh, okay. And the game just doesn't want to either.
oh.
Guess I'm gonna relaunch it again.
Oh boy. Thank you for the well wishes. Oh yeah, I found out Prentice, that there's a BD Craft. I mean obviously I know that they do like sometimes patches for mods, but I found out that there's a full one for this particular pack.
Okay.
So I'm using that now, which it's nice that like there's no original, like I don't know what I'm trying to
It
say.
retextures everything.
Yes, not just some things.
Huh. No, the game does not like me at all. This game has never liked me.
Oh.
This is actually less resistance than it normally puts up. It actually launched the actual client properly on the first try. Normally it takes half an hour to just get that to work.
Well, damn. I don't even have like stuff for you to have.
We are on Direwolf 1.7.10, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure Phil didn't like not update it or something.
Oh, okay. We will figure it out. Oops, that went the wrong way. If I had a magic power, what would I have and why? It's been a while since I've had that kind of question before. Ugh. Maybe I should just choke myself out.
Oh. The power to breathe through a hole in your throat instead of through your nose.
What, you mean like that weird smoker thing? Or
Yeah,
is
but
that
not
just a
as, like-
joke? In Futurama, I forget.
No, that exists.
Oh. I guess for me it would be. I don't know if transforming, like the ability to transform would be to go too far, but at least the ability to change parts of myself.
See, I would also have answered metamorphosis. Like that is probably the one I would want.
I guess that's basically us in a nutshell.
Yeah, either that or like the ability to move my fingers 3 times as fast.
Oh yeah, like reflexes would be
Not even just
lovely.
reflexes, just my fingers would definitely help with music.
Hmm. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to... Oh, I have a bunch of stuff in this backpack still. Okay, well let's dump that in. Excellent.
Maybe I forgot to do something in the options, who knows?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, being a bit of a... I was about to say doofus, but that doesn't make sense. No, I'm just... Like, okay, what do I need to do while I'm standing in front of the power station that I've got set up? And I'll take my Tinker's setup. Huh, that's interesting. The lumber axe took out the pattern chest when I took out the part builder on its own. That's interesting.
I guess because they're both made of wood.
I guess so. I mean, it would make the most amount of sense. It's just interesting how... Oh, and that time with the lumber axe I accidentally broke down my door.
Oh. This thing is dangerous.
Okay, so I'm going to... I'll put the door back just because I'll still need this base a little bit.
I love how casually you can say that in a video game. I'll put the door back.
And squid.
No,
Oh god.
I
The
typed
squidding is
the URL
uncontrollable.
correctly in the address.
Huh? Oh yeah, I did try to
No,
might actually be hostname stuff because like when I tried to ping it to see if it was actually up, it said like you couldn't find anything, like you couldn't even find the IP address. So I don't know, like it's being strange. Actually, since once I kill these zombies,
I'll have to get the... I'll yell at Phil for the direct IP tomorrow.
Oh, I was about to go and grab that for you. Assuming that it should
did
be
he actually give it
cached.
to you?
Well, it should be cached now that I actually have a connection to it or something.
I suppose, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I don't actually have a way to stop zombies from getting in. I just dug this thing and started setting up.
Let's build a wall. It'll work temporarily.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly put my bed down and sleep.
I also realized that I really need to make a new skin. One's like 3 years old.
Oh good, angry zombies. Yeah, I probably need to redo my skin at some point as well and make it actually good.
Yeah. I just need to redo mine. It's old. I need a new one.
High five girl. The squid thing is actually a combination of two things. First of all, we've got the morph mod, which is handy on its own. Is that a witch? Oh god, that is a witch. Combination of the morph mod, so you're like actually being a squid, and then flippers, which for some reason, well, they increase your movement speed in water, basically.
Oh god, do they stack with squid?
Yes, it's the equivalent of like turning the friction in the source engine to a negative number. Like
Oh,
you just
God.
pick up lots of speed, and you're nearly like it's nearly impossible.
You'll just like gradually gain momentum.
I mean, there is a maximum cap. Like it doesn't like pick up speed like
Yeah.
until you like break the world, but it's kind of amazing for covering short distances.
Wonder if
Well,
there's a
not
way you
even
can
short
do that with,
distances. Like getting from the spawn area to like my little hole in the ground. It only takes like 20 seconds, even though it's like let's see. If I could actually do math, like 300, 400 blocks away.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, the DNS thing is just not going to work, it seems.
Alright, let me see if I can... what did I do before? Ping the host name?
Yeah, I just tried that and it said it couldn't do it.
Oh, couldn't do it, yeah. Okay, so what am I actually connect? Why do I not have the console up? Sorry.
Well, I don't want you to like disconnect because I don't want you to lose your connection. Well, what would happen if I were to go to the host name in my web browser, I wonder?
I don't think anything. Like, it doesn't really know how to handle it.
Yeah, name not resolved.
Probably because it's not actually like there's no HTTP thing.
Yeah.
At the least. What else do I need to do?
Well, they don't say anything about any sort of server issues in terms of DNS or anything like that.
Actually, I'll move that down because I'm going to put sag mill there. Your alloy smelter there. Okay, so let's see if I can do this right. Yep, have that output into there. I want to turn... Oh, I have to set it to disabled, do I? That's dumb. Actually, no, I don't want to set it to disabled because that's where I can generate power. And then I guess from there I can make it push everything into the alloy smelter, and then I need to make it a chest. Speaking of chests, well, let's get the Tinker stuff down first.
Oh, it is Direwolf 1.6.1.
Yes.
Correct. Okay, Minecraft 1.7.10. So it's not a version mismatch.
No, not this one. And then that one there. And then a regular old crafting table and furnace for when I need it. We'll go on either side of this
Well, I
iron
put in a
ore.
fake URL. I put in a fake URL and it gave me a different error, so it is actually trying to connect to this.
Huh.
I am whitelisted, right? Phil said he did, but...
No, but I had the same
Oh,
error
well, you
before
did.
and I am whitelisted. Okay, I need to do something
It
about
was
this
literally
zombie.
the error, like, connection refused, no further information one.
Yes.
Huh.
I'm just tearing
have
up the
no idea
landscape
why
to
this
find this
is.
zombie. He's like right here. Yep, he is right there. Well. Oh, this is interesting though. We got charged Certus quartz, we've got ore berries, we've got coal. And we've got an underwater lake. Actually, that's awesome. I'd love to have an underwater feature, or sorry, a water feature. That's good to see.
I always, for some reason, try to build complex-looking things for my bases, and it always falls apart. So I'll probably end up doing that again, and it'll probably just never get finished. It'll probably never get started, given that I can't fucking connect.
Yeah, well, I managed to do that for like my, again for the vanilla thing. Like I actually managed to sort of pull it off just by, you know, using, what is it, like water can go 7 blocks without like going down one at all, or something. Anyway,
something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, I used that sort of rule and I managed to get it working just fine. So I just sort of, like, I didn't intend for the water feature at first, but like once I found it, I sort of was able to incorporate it like that. And just sort of have it like suspended from the ceiling is what I did. Unfortunately, I had to make ugly wooden canals as well to sort of carry it to like down to like where I had my farms.
And I probably should have filled up my water. I keep forgetting to do this very important thing.
Okay, so I've done that. Now I need to actually get back to my base. Well, I guess it's my base now. Whoops. There we go.
What are these noises?
Water. Just struggling against water. Two, one. Okay, so that's where actual base is. So, I mean, what level it is. So let's. Oops. Oh, of course there'd be a beehive in the way. Alright.
I'm going to try making a single player world to see if, for whatever reason, that does anything.
Okay.
I doubt it will, but may as well.
Yeah, whoops, not the gravel. I wanted to pull a little bit more. There we go. Cool. And then... fuck it, I'll put the torch on that for now.
Bros.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. It's better. Oh, good. I'm getting 25 frames per second. I'm glad.
It usually stabilizes once it finishes loading. And yeah,
Yeah, but I'm in a jungle, so it's never going to stabilize.
Oh. And yeah, I know, right? But it seems to be a problem with the server, Hi5Girl, and not Chronos. Like, Chronos is not the problem.
Yeah, the game is working fine right now. Well, I'm the problem in some regards, I'm sure. I'm sure I've done something wrong. The game does work now. It's not crashing. I'm flying around. It's just running really slowly, and I don't know why.
Alright. Okay, so now I did that for some reason. Dolly, that's right.
I'm literally just around an ocean, and I'm only okay. It's at 60.
Okay, so wood planks and iron ingots. That's doable. But I've got to head back to. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, no, that's basically how Minecraft works. It just doesn't like anybody.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, actually, you just made me realize that my game hasn't crashed yet.
Yet.
Yeah, but like, how long have we been like talking about? You joining? Like,
Maybe
15?
that's it. Maybe because I can't join, your game can't crash. But as soon as your game starts crashing, I'll be able to join. Maybe it's like this weird like trade-off. Only one of us can do it at a time.
Oh, good. But yeah, like, I'm not getting Oh, that's an underground mine shaft that the game is showing me. But yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. It hasn't given me another Nvidia crash yet. I am going the absolute wrong way. I got sidetracked somehow. Yeah, it's temperamental. Most of the time it won't work, but like once or twice the stars align and it'll let me play for hours. And then of course the next time I load it, then it will
have things like that.
Yeah. Wait, did I actually get? Oh yeah, okay.
I'm trying to think of a game that does that.
Okay, so I need.
I was going to say CS:GO, but that's sort of the opposite, where most of the time it works, but sometimes it just doesn't at all.
Gotcha. Alright, it's blank. And then I think it was 5 iron, there we go. I'm not used to playing with this pack.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty clear to everybody. Alright. Okay, so
Maybe
now we have
feel
Dolly.
like No, the dashboard information for any of this stuff is not accessible anywhere. Thanks, Phil.
Good job. Okay, so
Going to send him an offline message.
Oh, okay.
Yell at him.
I didn't realize right-clicking with the lumber axe placed a block.
Huh.
I guess like dirt or cobble, depending on what I have. Anyway, actually, why aren't I squidding over? Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, with the dolly, it's supposed to. Oh, why am I strafing to the right? The game squids again. Oh god, I don't know where I'm going. Oh god, I am miles away. Actually, no, I'm only 260. Oh, and then
You're just looking around underwater.
I'm a pinball machine or something. What was I gonna say? Before I answer, yeah, the dolly. It'll let me carry like things with an inventory, like chests and stuff, but it makes me slower as a result. But obviously, with the bat form and squids, it doesn't really matter. I'm from Australia, by the way.
Yeah.
And not much to really say about that. From Victoria? I don't know why I'm saying that as if I'm trying to remember, but I absolutely do come from Australia. Oh. From Victoria.
I'm from California.
The opposite of Australia.
Yeah, it's basically the same weather-wise, just flipped 6 months.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is, I guess, the opposite. Yes. Stupid.
Technically the opposite.
Technically opposite, but we both know how the heat feels.
Yeah.
Except I think it rains more where you are.
I would possibly. I would be surprised.
Our last rain was a month ago, and we hadn't had any for like a month before then.
Wait a minute. Oh, there's the crafting table. Alright, anyway, let me put this down. I guess here, because this is where sort of my ores are at for now. Bang.
Yeah, I don't really have a very distinctive accent. I'm sure you'd probably assume that I'm from America, but that's basically about it. Although I have heard people guess I was from Canada before.
How?
Yeah, just some of the way I pronounce certain words. And to be fair, I am part Canadian. Canadian? I am made of solid
You are made.
so.
You're made of. You are made of Canadian. I guess,
Yeah,
like
my
I'm made
father's
of
side my family
Australian.
is Canadian. I can't talk.
Oh, and yeah, I would definitely love to visit the UK. But yeah, I have no expectations that it at all doesn't rain in England.
Yeah, I didn't know how much it rains in England, and I think what happened is you stole California's rain. That's why we don't get it anymore.
Oh, I stole your rain?
No, England.
Oh. Okay, chest number 2. Of course, now soon I've got to somehow get this big palooka somewhere.
Did you just call it a palooka?
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what smelteries are, right?
I suppose, yes.
I think I accidentally made the biggest one possible. Like it's a 5x5. Yeah.
God, I would love the rain back.
Whoa.
I miss the rain.
I actually sort of wish it wish it rained a little bit more. Like, if only so that I don't know why I romanticize rain so much, but I do. I realize.
Well, I kind of do too. I really like the way it sounds. I like the way it smells, the way it feels. Just a nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I really do miss it.
Basically, that's yeah.
It's too bad I don't live on Venus, set in the book All Summer in a Day, where it rains, I think, like 7 years or something like that.
Oh.
And that was an obscure reference for everybody.
I've never heard of that book before, actually. Have I?
I think
I
it's
think
just
I
a
might
short
have
story.
heard the name in passing, but that's it.
Yeah, it's basically they live on Venus. and
Flying
there's-
squid! Flying squid with
rains a lot.
headphones.
Like,
Why am I going this way? Oh god.
it's not so much the smell of rain as it is the smell of everything getting wet and like the wet dirt, and asphalt
Ozone and
grass,
stuff as well.
The way that stuff smells. Yeah. It's less the rain smell and more the smell of everything coming off, like everything getting wet and damp.
I cannot control myself. Wait, where am I going? Oh god, I
this is
swam
what, like,
directly into
heroin is like.
unloaded drugs. Uh,
Don't do heroin, kids. You'll corrupting your mind.
Not what I wanted to say.
Unloaded drugs.
Also, I think, oh no, that would be just me, because otherwise, that person would not know at all what we were saying. My stream froze on my side. Unloaded chunks. Like I swam too fast for the game to sort of catch up, and I just sort of swam into like an empty chunk.
Yeah.
I get influenced a lot by what people say without me really realizing.
I think it's just because you're focusing so much on speaking that you're not really completely paying attention to what other people
I
are
guess
saying.
so.
It just sort of like penetrates your mind and you just start saying words. It's like when you're trying to talk out loud while you're typing, you just start typing what you're saying without realizing.
Right. Or when you're... Or the opposite, when... Oh, there's the crash.
I've actually never had the opposite happen very much. Normally, it's always my typing that gets corrupted.
Oh, it is actually, yeah, it is my typing. But I mean, like when other people are walking past my room or something, and they're talking about other stuff, sometimes I'll, without thinking of it, start typing down what they're saying or something like that.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun also when you're just listening to music and you accidentally start typing like song lyrics. It's always a good time.
I'm not sure if I've actually had that happen yet. That
happens to me so much. It's even better when it's in a different language.
Huh.
Because like half the time I don't pay attention to what I'm typing. So it's like I'll be like watching a video, I'll have music on like through my speakers, and I'll just be like humming along while typing to people. Basically, I multitask too much. Yeah, it's still not letting me connect.
Ugh.
You did open the console this time, right?
Oh shit.
Because maybe if it actually lets you connect, I don't know if it will.
Yeah, I will do that once it, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna wait for it to finish loading and then just close it. Launcher visibility. Keep the launcher open.
I actually can't even ping the vanilla server.
Huh. Is that also on...
I'm going to try to connect to there.
Oh, it is also on Pro Hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange.
Let me try to connect to the vanilla server, see if I get the same issue.
Okay. You know what? I'm actually not feeling as drained as I thought I would be from that crashing. I mean, obviously it's annoying, but because I'm like, I guess because I'm not by myself.
Yeah. Also, probably because you got so much time in before it actually happened.
That's true.
No, I can't connect to the vanilla server either.
Well, I've got my
I think there's a problem with the hosting service itself.
That's interesting. I will look it up on TweetDeck, I guess.
I didn't see anything on their Twitter when I looked, but maybe they have a support Twitter. Support.
Their last tweet is from 11 hours ago, so that doesn't really help.
Yeah, network status maybe? Oh, have to log in to access this. Okay.
And
I
They
need
do
to
have
be
a
honest, though, give
separate
me
support
information.
Twitter, but that also is has not been updated for like 12 hours.
How did you find that?
I just searched my MC Pro hosting on Twitter, and the first thing that came up was obviously the main one, and then the third thing that came up was support.
Oh yeah, there it is. We have nothing new.
I don't think it's so much that see, I don't know. Like part of it is probably like just the server itself is like buggered. Maybe it's MC Pro hosting, or maybe it's us.
I think it's pro hosting.
But then like my computer is also just like. Actually, I've remember somebody telling me to test for RAM, and I test the memory, and I haven't done that yet. But I guess maybe
I
that
also
might
still need to
also
do that.
contribute to things being bad like this. I mean, obviously not the connection issue. The connection issue is completely different, but like maybe it is. I wonder now if the random crashes are to do with memory, would that
Yeah, apparently this is actually an issue. Oh, go on, I'm sorry.
would that be would that make sense if the Minecraft crashing like sort of like okay, well what it says is like the something to do with like the NVIDIA OpenGL driver has stopped communicating with like the display driver or something like that, and the application must close. Could that be caused by a memory issue though?
I honestly don't know. I know about software a bit. I really don't know about hardware very much at all.
See, it's weird because like again like I said I didn't really have this problem with Windows 10, but maybe I just got incredibly lucky those times that I played Feed the Beast on. I think that'll be something that I
Maybe,
try
yeah.
tonight is testing the running mem test or whatever it is.
Yeah, I should also do that as well. When I install my UPS, I'll probably put memtest on, because then I'll have an excuse to restart my computer.
Yeah. I was about to add my webcam as a thing, but I've plugged that into the Mac, not Windows. So I want to find some way. Well, actually, I guess there is no way, but like to somehow share devices between both computers.
Yeah, I don't know how well that would work.
Like the only other, I know there is one software way to do it, and that it's something akin to like remote desktop or TeamViewer or whatever. It's called NX Machine or something like that, and No Machine, something like that, and it allows you to sort of like connect devices from wherever you're connecting from to the computer that you're connecting to. It's actually kind of like really cool stuff, but I that's the only way that I can think of that you might be able to do it. But I do wish that there was some way to do that. Like, I guess even if not like share between both devices, just have it like a KVM or something where like you could plug it in and then like plug the thing into like two computers and then like switch it over to like what computer you want it to go to. I don't know, this sounds really complicated, but I'm just like, I want this to be a thing.
Yeah. Also, from what I can tell, it does seem like the subdomain system on MC Pro hosting is not quite healthy right now.
That's... Man, I wish I'd captured the IP address sooner then.
I'll make sure to scream at Phil whenever he next gets online.
Yep. Phil being
Now,
our
to
mutual
completely change the
quote
topic of
unquote
conversations-
friend.
Oh. He runs the servers. And he didn't give me the information for the control panel like he was supposed to.
Why was he supposed to?
Well, he did originally back when we were using the other hosting service. And like I have access to our physical VPN or VPS or whatever. So
Okay.
you know, also we kind of would want more than one person to have access just in case something like this happens.
Right. I guess it makes sense.
But yeah, to completely change the topic of conversation now, can I just point out how surprised I am at just how many spam bots there are on Twitter who will immediately follow you the second you tweet any SoundCloud link? It's kind of ridiculous. I posted it on both my Twitter accounts yesterday, and they both just immediately got followed by like 5 spam bots.
Yeah. And most of them were like promotion things, but they're not really
Yeah,
promotion. It's
promote
just
your
like
SoundCloud.
buy followers.
Yeah. It was like, get your SoundCloud popular. Click this link that will make your computer melt.
Yeah.
I just love how quickly it was. Like, I posted the link and then suddenly TweakDeck just, like, yells at me because of how many those bots just followed.
And then of course you also get yelled at if you mention like any word related to like SEO. Like I noticed that there was like a
Yeah, or Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah, because there's actually I think it's only enabled for some accounts. I haven't exactly figured out like what it is, but there's like an analytics thing that they're well, okay, there's 2 parts to it. There's tweet analytics that's like sorry, we're starting to get like sort of like I just sort of wish the server would thing
This
individual
is hour.
yeah, individual tweet analytics, which is like shows you like first how many people saw it and then how many people interacted with it. Which sounds great, but like for me, it only shows me that lots of people saw, like for example, the tweet that shows that like I'm streaming right now, and like everybody just goes right past it.
See, I don't think you should trust those because one time it said that my one tweet was seen by 150,000 people and interacted with by 3.
I mean, it could have been.
So
especially if it was a SoundCloud link, I guess.
Really doubt it. It wasn't. This was a while ago. I forget what tweet it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't seen by 150,000 legitimate people. So
It
I
probably
don't
wasn't.
think you should really take those so directly. Most of those are probably just bots who scan for like links to certain things.
Absolutely. But like the second part of it, and I guess this is the interesting bit, is like they seem to be pushing like the thing at the bottom of this this tweet analytics thing is like reach a bigger audience, get more engagements by promoting this tweet. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. It'll probably more just annoy people because nobody likes promoted tweets.
Actually, yeah, it makes me realize, do I somehow have access to that system? Why would I even need it?
I think it's like a pay thing. Everybody.
Oh
has
yeah,
access
it's
to
obviously
if
a
they want to
paid
pay.
thing, but like, well, no, like it's like obviously it's there, but it's not showing up on all my accounts.
Yeah. I have no clue what causes it.
I guess it's the same thing as like maybe it's some sort of like A/B testing or something like when they did like their whatever the most recent redesign was, whenever that was. I remember they like some people had it and some people didn't.
Yeah. Oh, just a second.
Uh, um,
Okay, well, it seems like the server is just not going to work.
now I'm sad that it
I
crashed.
guess there's having... Yeah. Well, we'll yell at Phil tomorrow, we'll get the information, so if this ever happens again, it won't be as big of a deal, I suppose.
Well, at least I got some stream stuff in.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll keep watching these forum posts to see if anybody
yeah.
finds any information on it.
Yeah. What do I have in the meantime? See, I feel like since we've started to get a bit of like stuff going, I want to do a bit of cars, but obviously nobody's around for that.
Yeah, do you think the only other person I can see who's speaking is Spike, and he's at work, and he's just talking to me. Probably.
Apparently, he's
breaking
not at
the
work for
rules
much
to do
longer.
so.
Like what?
Yeah,
apparently
he's
just
transferring.
transferring. Like within like the
Yes.
franchise, or just to like another job.
Yes, he's getting relocated basically,
Oh.
willingly,
Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting.
because he's moving across the country for school. So he's
Ah,
transferring to
gotcha.
yeah. He's I don't know. I don't think he wants me to talk much about it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think that Oh, actually,
might
I think
be his last
they
day there.
I think the our viewer left, so I think it's probably a good time to finish off anyway, and I can export this thing
Yeah.
to YouTube. I will say though, and I'll
Okay, you have a
actually I
special
will
guest.
keep recording this for a moment. I will say that like I haven't had too much bad happen with YouTube gaming, honestly. Like, I mean, there has been there are room for improvements, like the create highlight thing. Like you actually need to you need to click when to start the highlight, and you can't really like do it from like you can't input the time, and you can't select like the last
Ooh.
5 or 10 minutes or something like that. So that's kind of
Yeah.
but honestly, it has some really cool stuff in it as well. Like it detected when like my stream connection dropped, but like once it came back, it actually detected that it was still part of the current stream, and it actually added it into the VOD.
Oh, that's
Like
kinda
instead
nice.
of being like its own file. That was really cool. But
Yeah.
I think
Again, as much as I probably
oh yeah, I
as
know
much
you
as I
were,
probably won't use YouTube Gaming, I really am glad that it's probably going to make Twitch fix stuff now.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad it exists because it's actually making competition.
Yep. I just wish that so many people wouldn't give it off for dead just because they love playing music.
Yeah. Well, I'm not giving it for dead. I'm just again.
But like how like yeah, I mean like at least what is it like vocal minority or something? I don't really know how
yeah.
what the percentage is on
That's
this, but
basically
it's like
exactly
people are
what it
like,
is.
oh well, I can't play music, then I guess like I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is definitely a minority, but
Mm.
yeah. It's
I mean-
a pretty large minority, I would assume, but it's still a minority.
Yeah. Although I will say, like, what I am a little bit concerned about, and what I've yet to figure out, is like, obviously there's different levels of content ID. Like, there's stuff that only like gets your ads replaced or whatever, and then there's stuff that like blocks it in like certain countries, and then stuff that like blocks it worldwide. Where's like the minimum level for this alleged warning where like you play it and then it's like, okay, we detected that you're playing this, please stop or we'll shut it down. Like, what's the minimum level? Is it just anything, or
I feel like it might be just anything that gets detected,
that's
but
kind
I
of
don't
silly.
know.
That I will
honestly
admit
have
that
no
that's
proof to back this up, except
Yeah.
what I've heard.
yeah, like yeah. Yeah, like again, yeah, this is only going off what I've heard. It's I get, if it were anything that like that's kind of dumb, especially since like some lesser, no, I don't want to say lesser artists, sorry, lesser known artists, um, like will use it to sort of like get a little bit of monetization as well.
Yeah.
And so it's but I haven't run into that yet, so
Yeah.
for now all I can really say is good.
I feel like it would be improved over time, just based off of like input and things like that.
Well, we can only hope, but it is YouTube.
Yeah, they've fixed some things based off of input.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, they finally did away with like the Google Plus requirement for commenting and
Which
stuff.
I'm still sad about. But
Wait, I
see
thought
why
you
they
didn't
did
like
it.
Google. Oh, wait.
no, I liked Google Plus.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean,
I liked the integration it had. I liked everything just being all one thing.
yeah, and I do like that. Like, I mean, I haven't used it for a while now, but I still like that I can make different channels and have it tied into the same account. Like, that is awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
That is I reckon, for me, that's the main awesome thing that's come out of that integration.
I hope that stays at least.
Oh, it probably will. I think
Yeah.
I'm hoping
the
that
way
they've recognized how much more gets done, I guess, or how
Well,
easier
here's the
it
way
is to.
YouTube and Google work in general is they make a big change. Everybody like without asking anybody or getting any information, everybody complains, and then they slowly fix it over time. From my experience, that's how it's always been: is they redo everything and then slowly make it the way people want.
Mm.
So I'm assuming that things like that will stay.
Yeah, you could sort of say that about a lot of things, actually.
Yeah,
Like-
but just YouTube is like the most.
Oh, well,
known.
obviously, yeah. Although, I guess the same could also be said for Tumblr. Like they even changed like the shade of their background on their dashboard, and like everybody, not everybody, obviously, but like people want their head.
Okay, to be fair, that's Tumblr. That's
That is Tumblr, but like, well, I mean, it's just.
You don't know how many people complain that Tumblr made their logo rainbow. Because it's different.
Oh, good.
Like, that's not even me making something up. That actually happened.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. But yeah, like, I mean, I guess that is sort of different because, I mean, like, obviously, like, it's the community responding to the developers, but I mean, like, Tumblr was just a little thing. Like, the YouTube redesigns are huge things.
Yeah. But to be fair, they are kind of welcome half the time because at least it's different.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like, I'm of the opinion that change is good, even if I don't like it at first, because I'll adjust to it, and at least it's different and not staying the same and making everything boring and the same.
I definitely like different. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's nice to sort of learn about, like, the different things and stuff, and then also it's just sort of nice that, like, when you've got your design the way you want it, But yeah, I like the recent what is it? This sort of change that they've had that is like, I guess like everybody sort of has like their own sort of like they have a banner and an avatar, and then they can sort of change how their video layouts look. Like it looks a lot, I guess, a lot better compared with the rest of the site. Like even though like I can see why people liked like the old designs where you could set like backgrounds and like text colors and that sort of like that. It's
The
not
MySpace
very
design.
yeah, it's not consistent at all.
Yeah. At least you can know where everything is. And see, that's the thing. Everybody, for some reason, a lot of the people I talk to, even off of like web design, even like other things, they hate standardization, and they for some reason like, and you can even see it in like the industry how there's like, oh, we've made the standard, oh, we've made a new standard, oh, now there's another one, but they all still exist. Like for some reason people just dislike standardization, but it's a good thing to an extent. Like it helps everybody know where everything is, and everything works together. It's
Absolutely.
not a bad thing.
And then even like standardization in terms of like technologies, like nobody was well, I mean, I sort of understand why. Like okay, so like like Hangouts is still has like the XMPP sort of like login. Like it's not it's not really compatible with much, and you can basically only do text chat, but it works. And but they obviously don't really like that they have to keep it up, I guess, because like they sort of had a good thing with Google Talk, and then they sort of like that. I love I love Hangouts, but it sort of felt like they tried to abandon like having a sort of open standard at all. Like
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's I guess you could say that about a lot of things actually.
There's
Like
always a sort of there's always a sort of like middle ground between standardization and what's the term? I can't think of it now. I just had it and now I can't think of it. Proprietary sort of like thing. Like there's like you have to. There's always like a sort of like middle that you have to reach to make things like appeal to a lot of people. Like obviously you shouldn't be too proprietary with your things, because then you get instances like Skype, and like you and being open isn't inherently bad, and like being completely standardized, but it's just like everything is the same, so why does it matter?
yeah.
So it's just like this weird sort of like constant state of flux between the two, where there's generally things are one extreme or the other, never sort of in the middle.
Yeah. It's the internet is weird, man.
Yeah, it's society is weird. For some reason, every time I leave a YouTube comment, it turns into like this weird discussion about like society and psychology, and I don't know why. But I've had discussions like this a lot lately for that reason, so it's just like I've been on a weird mood about talking about this kind of stuff, and I don't know why.
My like the first episode of like my Portal 2 perpetual testing initiative thing is still getting comments. And like I've been getting a couple of
Well,
notifications.
that was like one of the
Yeah, it is one of my most I think it is the yeah.
no, like it was one of the first videos on that, wasn't it?
Was it? Where that would be.
I think.
Wow.
Didn't you make that like within like a day or two of the thing being released?
I guess so. Yeah, but yeah, like
But
3
I
years
guess
ago,
it's
and it
just-
has 4 times, or no, 3 to 4 times as many views as like my next most popular video. Like this one has like
Yeah.
19,866 views, and then like my Oculus Rift Deadbeats video has like 5,006. One after that has 2.8. And then that's pretty much it. And then let's see, 8. And then after like 8 videos, it drops from like over 1,000 to like 500.
Yeah, my highest viewed non-music video, and most of my highest viewed videos are music for obvious reasons, but those are all not public anymore. But my highest viewed non-music videos, for some reason, the Sonic and All-Stars Racing stream videos. Specifically part 2. I don't know why. I thought it was my Call of Duty stuff I did, but no. It's definitely up there because hey, it's Call of Duty. Everyone watches it for some reason.
Anyway, I should probably stop streaming now. I've had the same screen for like 20 minutes.
This was the end of the stream opinion hour.
Yeah,
that lasted for 20 minutes.
We yeah, this was the thing where we got real.
I always like being real, but it just doesn't happen enough.
Yeah,
I like having like actual intelligent conversations with people, but it's not a thing.
I like having a physical presence in this world.